Okay, since we're focusing so much on opt-in pages, which require you to generally give something away for some reason in your niche, let's talk about what some of these lead magnets are. When we give something away, that's called a lead magnet. You're getting a lead, and in return for that lead, or I'm sorry, yeah, in return for that lead, you're giving away something of value, something that they can get their hands on quickly, and it will solve an immediate, quick problem for them, and they can consume this fairly quickly and put it into action. And it has to provide value, like massive value of some sort for the time being. There's different ways to do this, but we're going to focus on the digital way to do this right now. But I'm just going to give you guys in this video a few ideas. I'm going to give you access to, I'm going to give you the link for this particular page. You guys can check this out, not a big deal. You guys can come here and check out all these different ideas that you can use while you're trying to build your list, while you're trying to get leads out there in the system. So one, you could do a checklist. Okay, so if you have a checklist to help somebody do something in their business, whatever it is that you do as a coach, you probably help people do things, and they're probably always like, what should I do? How should I do it? What order should I do it in? Make a checklist for them, put it into PDF form, and make it downloadable so that they opt in for it. This will grow your list faster than almost anything else out there on the internet. People love checklists. I've had checklists that converted at over 60% opt-in rate before. In the other 40% just didn't want to hand out their email list. They probably wanted it, but just didn't grab it for that reason. So that's one idea. A cheat sheet. People love to cheat their way like through things. Think about Cliff Notes, right? If you can give somebody a shortened version of a book, or give somebody a cheater way through something, it could be basically a cheat sheet. It's the same as the checklist, whatever. Just however you want to position it. You can make a little picture. You can do this with ClickFunnels here. Put a little picture in there, put a headline in there. We're going to talk about headlines in another video. A template, like what I give away templates. Like we've talked about giving away a funnel template or some page templates. I can give those away to you in exchange for an email address. Okay, I could do that. But that's not what I'm going to be doing. But you could do that if you built a funnel that somebody else wanted. You could actually link that up to an opt-in page and kind of basically dangle that carrot in front of their face and say, I'll give you this for your email address. And guess what? You're building your leads. Now, remember, you got to email them back. That's a whole different concept we're going to talk about later. But emailing them after you're building your list is something that you definitely should be doing. Swipe file. Swipe file is basically, it's basically a bunch of copy that you've written. Might be a sales page, opt-in pages, video script, some sort. If you guys have swipe files that you guys are willing to give away, you guys could do that. It might be graphical overlays, something. Digital marketer really gets into this stuff. They like to give away all their stuff because it's like everybody's going to steal it anyway. So it's out there in the domain. People are going to rip it off. So just give it to them. You know, they're going to, and you know, use it to your advantage. If they're going to steal it, at least try to give it to them, and then they can legally steal it and still you can get an email address out of it so that you can stay in touch with them down the road. All right, examples. If you have examples of something, testimonials, case studies. Case studies are huge, guys. If you guys have a case study, it will sell off, or it will, people will opt in for that kind of thing off the charts, especially if you link that case study up with examples and a template and a PDF. So if and there's nothing that says that you can't do that. So what I would do is just sell them on one thing, like the case study, and then once they get the case study, say, here's a downloadable resource. It's a checklist that tells you exactly what they just went through, all the stuff that they got, and whatever you guys wanted. You guys get what I'm talking about. You can make an opt-in page for that. A script. Okay, we kind of just talked about that. If you guys wanted something, if you have a script of some sort, if you have an opt-in page script, sales script, whatever it is that you're doing, this could apply to so many different people out there. A toolkit, like what I just talked about, a case study plus the toolkit. If you have a toolkit that's going to help somebody do something very specific, this is going to be a big hit, just like it says right here, okay? So make that up. That's going to do you guys really good. A software application, a web app. Web apps are great opt-ins, okay? Free. Okay, here's something I'll give you guys. This is $1 million piece of advice. If you guys go to the App Store and you get into app development, I've done this with one of my businesses in the past, create a free app. I know it's going to cost you some money to create the freaking app, but create a free app and then make people register once they get into the app to use, not to use it because that may be illegal for whatever the purpose is, but make people register for whatever reason, and then in order to get through and use the app, and then bam, now you have their email address, right? Resource list. If you have people love to have the resource list. If I had the resource list of half the gurus out there, I'd be a rich man beyond my wildest dreams, even more than I am now, right? So if you can get resource lists out there for people to use, that's a great idea. A calendar, a giveaway. You could do free plus shipping kind of a thing. A planner. I don't know. Oh, for like food, I see what they're doing. For like, if you have a business that's really, if you're like a health and fitness kind of business or coach, create a plan. People love to download their workout plans, their diet plans. People love that stuff. That'll definitely sell off the shelves. Worksheets, workbooks. If you guys create, one of the things that I could create an opt-in for, but I haven't yet, is, and it would probably sell like hotcakes, or go off the charts like hotcakes. Maybe I'll put this on my list of to-do lists, is to create a bunch of opt-in pages for all these different things. And one of them is like a calculator using Google Docs or something. You can basically use that as your downloadable link and then just make a view-only version of it. People will download that if it's something that's going to help them get to where they want to be, okay? People love that kind of stuff. This must be a huge list. I haven't looked all the way through the list yet, guys. Printable, something that they could print out. It looks like something that they could use. Guys, there's so many different things. I'm going to leave you guys this link. I want you guys to go through this, get some ideas, and by all means, you could start creating your opt-ins now. I'm going to create a series of shorter videos that show you what to do with some of these things, and just a couple of extra little tidbits of information that are going to take you guys to the next level. You guys now are armed with enough information to get out there and start building opt-in pages and start creating lead magnets. You guys are going to have to put a little bit of time into these lead magnets, but if you can create these things, you guys are going to be able to build a list larger than your wildest dreams, and it is going to be really cool once you guys are able to blow up your business, which you guys will be able to do soon, okay? That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to show you guys in the next video, by the way, how to take that lead magnet, a digital lead magnet that is, and upload that into the ClickFunnels system in your digital assets area, okay? Take it easy. I'll see you guys in a minute.